Namaste everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you know all, I am Jyoti Munar Budhale from Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering. My USA number is 23CS2021 and the subject is Maths 1 and the subject code is BMATS101 and the today's topic is application of curvature and radius of curvature. So today I am going to present the topic curvature and radius of curvature. The highlights of my topic are: first one is introduction, second is formula of curvature and radius of curvature, third is an expression for the radius of curvature for a Cartesian curve, and the last one is application of curvature and radius of curvature. First one is introduction. The curvature is something that related to the geometry. Also, it is a scalar quantity that one may also define a curvature vector. According to mathematics, curvature is any of the number loosely related concepts in different areas of the geometry. The radius of curvature r in differential geometry is the reciprocal of the curvature. Beside, the radius of the circle arc is the best approximate the curve at the point. Also for surfaces, the radius of the curvature is the radius of the circle that fits best in a normal section or combination. Next is formula of the curvature and radius of curvature. Formula of curvature: k is equal to d psi by ds. Normally, the formula of the radius of curvature is as rho is equal to 1 by k is equal to ds by d psi. Here k is the curvature. Here we have to note the 2 points. First one is we always take the sign of k and rho to be positive. Second one is the following established result in respect of the derivative of arc length s will be useful. Sin psi is equal to dy by ds, cos psi is equal to dx by ds, and the tan psi is equal to dy by dx. Now we will discuss an expression for the radius of curvature for a Cartesian curve. Let y is equal to f of x be the equation of the Cartesian curve and a be the fixed point on it. Let p of y be the point on the curve such that arc of AP is equal to s. Let psi is the angle made by the tangent at P with the x-axis. Consider slope of the tangent. Tan psi is equal to dy by dx. Differentiating this equation with respect to s. Differentiation of tan psi is equal to secant square psi into d psi by ds, and differentiation of dy by dx is equal to d by dx into dy by dx into dx by ds. We get the equation secant square psi into d psi by ds is equal to d by dx into dy by dx into dx by ds. It is our first equation. But dx by ds is equal to cos psi, and by the definition d psi by ds is equal to 1 by rho. Secant square psi into 1 by rho is equal to d square y by dx square into cos psi, or secant cube psi is equal to rho into d square y by dx square. Hence, rho is equal to secant cube psi by d square y by dx square. Rho is equal to secant square psi power 3 by 2 divided with d square y by dx square is equal to 1 plus tan square psi whole power 3 by 2 divided with d square y by dx square. Rho is equal to 1 plus dy by dx whole square and whole to the power of 3 by 2 divided with d square y by dx square. Denoting y1 is equal to dy by dx and y2 is d square by dx. Then we will get the equation rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square power 3 by 2 divided with y square. Sometime y1 at some point on the curve becomes infinity. For example, when the tangent is perpendicular to the x-axis, tan psi is equal to tan 90 degree is equal to infinity. In which case we cannot apply the formula for rho in the above form. In such a case, we have to use the formula in the alternative form. Rho is equal to 1 plus x1 square power 3 by 2 divided with x square, where x1 is equal to dx by dy and x2 is equal to d square x by dy square. Next is application of curvature and radius of curvature. For the use in differential geometry, see Cesaro equation. For the radius of curvature of the earth approximated by an oblate ellipsoid, see the arc measurement. Radius of curvature is also used in three-part equation for bending of beams. Radius of curvature used in optics, thin films technologies, printed electronics, minimum railway curve radius, and the last one is AFM probe. The last application is stress in semiconductor structures. The stress in thin film semiconductor structures result in the buckling of the wafers. The radius of the curvature of the stressed structure is related to stress tensor in the structure and can be described by modified Stoney formula. The topography of the stressed structure, including radii of the curvature, can be measured using the optical scanner methods. In this way, today we have completed our topic. I hope you like my video. Please do like, share and subscribe. See you in next video. Thank you.